My name is Carl Olivieri, and the purpose of this video is to let you know how satisfied I am with my decision to attend business school at McGill 6 months into the process. I know that the decision to go to business school, decision to leave your current job in your current career, things are probably going well, and the decision to leave all that and go back to school, go back to being a student, and then get faced with that dreaded job search again can be very challenging. So hopefully this video can shed some light on how things are going for me, and hopefully help you make a more informed decision for yourself in your own life. So I can tell you right now that I'm satisfied with my decision to come to McGill for 3 main reasons. One are the connections that I've made with classmates. 2 is the material and coursework we're actually learning in the program. And 3, the way the job hunt is looking so far. So talking more about the connections we've made with our classmates. The reason why I'm so happy with the way things are going there is because McGill is a very international program. So we've got students coming from all sorts of different countries, speaking all sorts of different languages, and coming from a variety of different industries, and with hopes into breaking into all sorts of different fields upon graduation. So I don't think this is something that any of us, or at least I didn't expect coming into the program, but it wasn't long before I realized just how valuable this network would be in the immediate future, and also 20 years down the line. So while we now have contacts with people who have knowledge and expertise into a variety of different fields right now, I think 20 years as each of us grows in our own careers, I think this network is going to be something that becomes more and more powerful, and can sort of act as a bit of a safety net for each of us, when transitions take place later on in our careers. So that's something I'm very happy with. 2, the material and coursework in the program. It was very challenging. The first semester is known as the core, and I think it has quite an ability to bring candidates up to speed with their level of business knowledge and business acumen very quickly. So 6 months of the program, we've learned, we've had material in all sorts of different subjects, including accounting, marketing, economics, international economics, organizational behavior, operations, finance, strategy, information systems, statistics, and I'm probably missing a few there. But we've been faced with such an onslaught of business material that I think 6 months later there's no other way that I could have learned all of that on my own. And I think it very quickly enables MBA candidates to not only learn the knowledge and be able to communicate, and be able to understand different business problems and business situations, but also enables us to effectively communicate our level of understanding in the workplace. So the core was very challenging, but I think it did a great job of bringing us all up to speed. So that's something I'm very happy with. And the third point is that the job hunt right now is looking quite promising. Coming out of business school, there's a broad range of opportunities available to us. Any business in any industry needs to make business decisions, and I think MBA students are well equipped to make those decisions. And I think if a student has a desire to pursue a certain field or a certain position, I think they stand a very legitimate chance at finding the job that they want if they devote themselves adequately to that. Also, I think the network that McGill has is very powerful. McGill brand name goes a long way, not only in Montreal, the rest of Canada, but also internationally. We have a very big alumni base, and this is something that I think recruiters and people in general respect and understand. So this is something that's going to help us in the job hunt. And I don't know if this necessarily applies to McGill. In fact, it doesn't. I think it just applies to the decision to go back to school in general. I think the decision to, if you want to be a career switcher, or if you plan on being a career switcher, the decision to leave one position in one industry and break into something completely new is a very big decision, and to do it successfully requires a certain level of commitment. MBA school or business school might not be the only answer to that, but I think it was the answer to me. So making that leap of faith is extremely critical to your success. Not only because it helps you fill in the gaps in your own knowledge, but I think it also enables you to communicate to the gatekeepers in industries, either when you're networking or interviewing, just how serious you are about pursuing that new career. So I know in my case, I can already see the traction that I'm getting when I'm talking to employers, and I think it's going to be a very successful job search for me. So for those reasons, I'm very happy with the way things are going, and I hope that helps you out in your own decision-making process.